Okay, so we don't have to use your name or anything, but you said you had a sighting of something that maybe a Dogman of some sort.
Yeah.
Okay, just lead me into that, whatever, all the details you can remember.
I'm 36 now. I was like, pretty sure I was 14, 15, maybe 16. She was sick in bed like she told you.
Is your mother?
Yeah. So she wanted me to go empty scraps. Like when you walk out here, there's a path, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went out there, that's where we was emptying them in that little isolated area, you know what I mean? And...
Is that the area where we was up here on the hill?
No.
No?
It's, okay, if you look out here.
Okay.
That path, when you go straight out here.
Out toward the pine trees?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had a dog then, you know, not this one, but he didn't have a cage around him.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he just had a dog box and chain on him that day. And I noticed usually he'll come out when he sees me have food. And he didn't come out that day. He was just, like, kind of balled up in a corner towards where I saw it. Like, against his box inside, you know, in the corner. And I walked up to the edge of the pine trees where it cuts off, you know what I mean? And there was a big bush. It was like probably spring or summer. There was a big bush, and I noticed he was, you know, in his dog. I didn't think nothing of it because I didn't think anything was there, but I got like maybe from here where I am now to where the dishwasher is right there. That's how long you think?
So 10 to 12 feet?
Yeah. So this thing just like sprung up and...
From the bushes?
Yeah. And I got a good look at it. Like its legs were shaped like a dog's back legs, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know how they're like, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's probably where it got its spring from, where it jumped up like that. And it didn't have a long snout like in the movies, but it was a little one, you know, you could tell. It had German Shepherd ears, didn't have no tail. It had long fingers. It was like reddish brown. I'd say probably about, like if you're gonna stand up, it probably would have reached almost the ceiling.
Which is about 8 feet.
Yeah.
So somewhere probably between 7 and 8 feet.
Yeah. And
what was his eyes?
Hold on. Didn't have a tail, wasn't built like on the movies and all that crap, okay? I saw, like, it had ass cheeks, okay? Like, I could see the crack and everything.
That's
I'm just saying, like...
no, you're all right. I've heard that from other people in certain, you know, encounters with certain things. Yeah.
So it couldn't have been a person, okay? And, you know, me being from here to, you say, 10, 12 feet.
Yeah, that's probably about 10 or 12 feet, I'd say.
I got a good look at it and everything, you know, and I did kind of, like, turn its head, okay, like, quickly, though, and I saw it had, like, excuse me, some, like, I don't know. Yep, like, amber colored eyes, like wolf eyes, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. And then turn around, it was like quick, okay, turn around, ran straight up here, but it ran out with its arms all the way out, okay?
Okay.
And then
So it held its arms out as it ran?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did the arms, just right there, I don't mean to interrupt you, what did the arms look like? Were they muscular, skinny?
They were like...
Just average, or?
Nothing on the movies. It wasn't muscular, but
Okay.
long. You know, long and slender.
Okay.
So, and it had short fur. It wasn't long or curly or anything like that. You know, it was like literally short hair, like on a German Shepherd.
All over?
Yeah.
Was there any skin at all showing that you can remember?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh. And that was it. Didn't make no noise. It just took off running with its arms out. But I went ahead and emptied scraps. So I was scared shitless though. When I came back, I was whiter than paper, she said, and I was crying. So, yeah.
How was that it through since then? How's that affected you? Did it? I mean,
can't. I can't watch movies with werewolves, you know, without getting an anxiety attack. And I'm scared of big dogs. I can't sit out on the porch at night alone half the time.
mm-hmm.
I had nightmares after that.
Okay.
Sometimes I still do.
Which is usual. I
Yeah.
mean, which is typical. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's understandable.
Mhm. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I can't be out in the dark. You know, even if it's on the porch.
Yeah.
And I'm scared shitless to go out on the back porch at night. You know. I won't. Like if, you know, mom or dad were to send me up to his building just right there to get some, I wouldn't be able to do it at night. So, yeah.
Then you said after things started leaving, then the dog came out and started barking.
Yeah, then that's when he came out and started getting brave. But
So apparently the dog knew there was something there, some kind of alpha something or predator.
Yeah, she
Or how
said
you
it
want to-
was. It must
It was
have been
crouched down, like,
crouched down. Then
I think it was.
Did it seem like it
trying
was
to-
hiding from
Yeah.
you, or hiding
Yeah.
to try not to be seen, or do you think it was there? You know, was it in some kind of predatory mode? Maybe you think, or you just think it was just hiding.
Yeah, it was like crouched down in a way that and the dog was scared. It was crouched down in a way like I interrupted its little hunting thing,
Okay.
you know. So, I think I surprised it, and yeah.
Yeah. How is, other than the nightmares and stuff? What about your belief system as far as something like this existing? How's it affected that? I mean, I know you've seen that. I mean, but how's it come into your now? Like, is it led you to believe in other things, you know, or what not? Or has it left you with questions more and more? What I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, I have questions. I'm curious. I wanna
do you think
know.
them things are?
I don't know.
Real?
All I know is what I saw. It don't look nothing like on the movies either.
When you saw probably when you like you said 14 or so.
Mhm.
Now that you're at your age now, do you believe what you saw was an animal, or you think it could have been? Because there's theories out there what these things could be. That they could be a interdimensional thing. They could be a spiritual thing. What do you think it was by what you saw?
I don't think these things are natural. Like a Bigfoot, you know? Like,
Yeah.
these things aren't supposed to exist. Like a freaking dog running on two legs. It's something they make in movies, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'd like to find out, though.
But based on what you've seen,
Yeah.
I mean, what would your
It's not normal. I
Yeah, it's
mean,
not
it has
normal.
to be.
yeah,
You want me to tell you about the incantation, too?
the what?
The incantation?
Yeah,
already?
tell me about that,
Okay,
yeah.
so, alright.
Don't say it, because
I'm not gonna repeat it. I only remember, like, one sentence from it, and that's what still sticks with me. You want me to say that?
You just explain what it is, why you were doing it, and
I was curious.
okay.
I wanted to know if that stuff was real and if it could happen, and so I kept on repeating, reading it in my head, and each time I would go over it, I, opened up more to it, and after I read it, I don't know, I felt weird. I know it's that it was like this one sentence was, old wolf standing on a hill come down to me. That's what it was.
Okay.
And I only remember that part. But after I started having weird dreams, you know, like up the pine trees, there were like silhouettes, black silhouettes, shadows of that figure before I saw it in person, just running back and forth, you know. And then probably a year later, I did see it.
So you think this incantation manifested what you saw, possibly?
Mm-hmm.
And that was just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Where did you find this incantation?
Actually on the internet.
On the internet.
Yes.
The great
And I
internet.
know that's stupid, but it actually freaking worked. And I can't remember the site or anything, but it was freaking weird. I'm not shitting you.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be crazy.
And the thing is too, I'm also like very clairvoyant,
Mm-hmm.
so I think shit can be drawn to me. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So I kind of opened myself up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Bigfoots are more natural than that. That's not supposed to be out here. That's what happened.
All right.
Well, she used to have a friend down Wayne,
Wayne
Susan,
County.
and she was in, that girl was in demonic stuff. And stuff she
Witchcraft.
said happened in that house and what she seen, ooh.
Yeah, I don't want to repeat any of
You
that.
say that's
Yeah.
a whole different ball game there.
Yeah.
Bag of worms.
Mhm.
Well, I want to thank you for sharing it with me.
Okay. But yeah, I don't want to see that again.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.